everybody, and welcome to this week's Q&A. If you have a question that you would like to see in an upcoming video, you can go ahead and leave it in the comments. You can inbox me, you can tweet me, and now you can find me on Facebook. Yes, I'm finally on Facebook. If you want to like it, like me, or whatever you guys call it, you can click the link in the description. But before I get into any of the questions, I want to give a big shout out to Jermaine Sterling, who sent me this tweet and let me know that there are military guys out there who are not going to be home for Christmas that watch my videos. And I just want to give a big shout out to you guys. It sucks that you can't be home for Christmas, but I hope that you can enjoy it as much as you possibly can. Make sure you come home safely to your families. I know they can't wait to see you. And I hope that my videos give you some kind of entertainment and enjoyment while you are out there doing something pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and get into the questions. The first question is from Dwayne Nizzle 313, and he asks, if you had a chance at a dream vacation, where would you decide to go and why? The one place that I've always wanted to go my whole entire life, as long as I can remember, is Egypt. I am absolutely obsessed with ancient Egypt, mostly ancient Egypt, but Aztecs and Mayans as well. I'm just obsessed with ancient history, and Egypt is such a central point of the whole ancient history awesomeness that I would love to go to Egypt. I would nerd the hell out in Egypt. I'm ready. I know Arabic and everything too, so yeah, Egypt for sure. The next question is from Mendy's98, who has had a question on here before, but he asks, who is better, you or Smoove? Now, I decided to answer this question because I get asked this a lot, like a hell of a lot. People ask us to 1v1 and all this stuff. And honestly, I don't think either of us are better than each other. I think we have very different play styles. So I think it's very hard to say that I'm better than him or he's better than me because we have totally different play styles. So it's hard to compare. He thinks I'm better than him. I don't believe him. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The next question is from Easy E Gangbang, and he asks, what would you do if you couldn't play video games? I haven't really thought about it, and I don't want to think about it, because if I didn't have video games, my life would make no sense. I've played them since I was like 2, and I was bullied in school, I had no friends, and video games was the one thing that made me feel okay with that fact. So, I don't even know, man. I'd assume I would be a pretty depressed and upset person if video games were not in my life, and I wouldn't have met all of you wonderful, amazing people, so let's hope that never happens. The next question is from Cloud Infinity, the big homie, Mr. Cloud Infinity, and he asks, do you think that next year's Call of Duty sales will be increased or decreased? Why or why not? I don't think they're going to be increased over this year's. I think they may be a little less than this year's. And the reason is, honestly, I just think Modern Warfare 3 really made us feel kind of cheated. I know a lot of people felt cheated. And it wasn't entirely Infinity Ward's fault. I know that. It was a lot of people's fault with the whole Elite situation, with PS3 people paying full price and still getting all the maps late, which was just absolutely ridiculous. So I feel like a lot of people lost their faith in Infinity Ward with that whole Modern Warfare 3 and Elite fiasco. So I still love Call of Duty. I still think that Call of Duty can do good things. So I know it's still going to sell a lot. It's going to sell probably more than most games that come out. But I don't think it's going to be as big as the sales were this year or last year. I hope that answers your question. I don't know if it really does. The next question is from Stony Blades V2, and he asks, Pepsi or Coke? I used to be really into Pepsi. I used to always say, yep, Pepsi's better than Coke, but now I definitely prefer Coke. I don't know, it seems to have a better taste, and it definitely tastes better with lime and lemon. So I'm gonna go with Coke. The next question is from Pie is Yummy 325, which is an awesome name, especially around this time of year with minced pies and all that good stuff. And he asks, what are your class setups right now? I actually did a video about this like 2 videos ago or 3. I don't know when it was, but it was sometime this week. So I will put that link in the description. There's going to be a lot of video links in the description, but it will be in the description if you guys missed that and want to see what my setups are. The next question is from Jonathan Mendoza, and he asks, what are your favorite teams in soccer, basketball, and football? I don't really watch football or soccer. Sorry guys, don't kill me. I mostly watch basketball and boxing when it comes to sports. And the main team that I support is the Bulls. And that's because Chicago, I kind of consider my hometown. I have moved all over the damn place, but the Bulls are definitely consider my hometown. Another team that I support is the Atlanta Hawks, because that's where I live in the U.S. right now. And also the Rockets. And not so much the Rockets now. The time where I was a really big fan of the Rockets was when they had T-Mac and they had Yao Ming on the team together. I really loved the Rockets at that time. So, there you go. And the last question is from MC Ivan Me, who asks, is mayonnaise an instrument? Yes. Yes, it is. So that is pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the 3 diamond camo gun gameplay. We got some LMG action in there. So I will speak to you guys later. Tobias, I'm not a toy.